Paulie's World of Sports Sims proudly presents the Omnibus Golf Tour. And today we have third round coverage for you from the Pebble Beach Open. And hello friends, Big Paulie coming to you. Wishing you well as we inch closer to Memorial Day week. And let's show you what has happened in the first two rounds of this tournament. This is a ranked monthly event, so double the points available to the winner and to everybody finishing down the line in this event. Mark McNulty of Ireland has gotten off to a good start. He took the lead after the first round over Tiger Woods with a 62 par course, being at Pebble Beach a 71. Woods with a 63, Louis Oosthuizen and Harold Hilton at -7. Then in the second round, it was still Mark McNulty, a 69, kept him in front by one shot over Johnny Miller and Lee Trevino and Don Finsterwald. Harold Hilton, B.J. Singh, 2 back. Gary Player and Tiger Woods and Louis Oosthuizen again, 3 back. And that's how the situation is as we get ready to begin third round coverage. When we do the majors, we will do all 4 rounds for you. Our Ultra NFL schedule is still, we're still chugging along with 1970. The Wednesday game will be St. Louis and Washington. That is Wednesday the 21st of May. Friday, because I am recording this on Sunday the 18th, I do not know who's playing. Week 9, I will know after the conclusion of Week 8. So that is your schedule for the Alt NFL. But right now, let's take you to the leaders on the Pebble Beach Golf Course, the third round of the Pebble Beach Open.
Please welcome to the tee from Ireland, Mark McNulty.
And here we go, folks, with our Follow the Leader coverage. McNulty off the tee on the first hole has driven it left. Doug Sanders has now tied for the lead. He had a great round today, -7, 64. So McNulty in a little trouble as we get started. He's going to have to negotiate trees here, and that is not a good shot at all either, as Ella comes off the top rope and lands in front of my TV screen. McNulty now in deep rough, 33 yards out. And he got it close, but the ball continued to roll away. And McNulty now 17.5 feet coming back for par. He birdied this in the first round, but he's going to bogey here. We'll give you a weather update as the weather has kind of affected the scoring here in this third round, as McNulty has now bogeyed the first hole. So Doug Sanders is your leader, and he is in the clubhouse at -11. We have a 24-mile-an-hour wind out of the southeast. Fast greens, heavy rough, average firmness. The scores have been averaging over par by 64/100ths of a stroke among those who have already finished. So expect the course to win the battle today, and expect the scores to go backwards a little bit. We have a 5-way tie at the moment at -10. And McNulty still at -10 as he has parred the second hole. Gary Player has just birdied on 6, so we'll be picking him up in just a moment. Gary Player, of course, the great South African who won Masters in 1964 and then again 14 years later in 1978. He is on the par 3 7th, and that is way short. You can see the wind really playing with the balls in the air. He's about 24 feet out. Needs a little backspin here, which he is not going to get. And Player has that for par from 10 feet out. He parred this the first 2 rounds, but he's not going to par it here. And the course here at Pebble Beach continues to take us away as Gary Player has now fallen to Come back on Thursday for the final round coverage. This beautiful Pebble Beach course where they have played numerous U.S. Opens. And of course they have the February tournament, which used to be hosted by Bing Crosby. Now Vijay Singh has now moved up to minus 11. We'll be picking him up. Two-time Masters winner. I remember him winning in 2000. He is on the 7th hole where Player faltered. And that's going to be well over the hole. He's going to have to get a lot of backspin here, but that's not too bad a shape for Singh, as he is a 19.9 feet away for birdie. He has parred this the first 2 rounds. He's minus 2 today, minus 11 for the championship. He should get this for par. We now have a 4-way tie for the lead. We will catch up to date on that. We have Lee Trevino, who has moved into a tie, and so has Bruce Litsky. He is 11 under through 15, so we will be picking up them as we continue on. Lee Trevino, of course, famous for his appearance in the movie Happy Gilmore, but he was quite a golfer in his day. Here's Litsky on the 16th for par 4, 405-yarder. I think I saw Clint Eastwood here at the course. Of course, he's the former mayor of Carmel, California. Of course, he was also in a lot of movies. Dirty Harry. And, of course, you know, Sudden Impact, where he gave us all that phrase, go ahead, make my day. Litsky is short. He's 54 feet away in the rough on the 3rd shot. And he's going to have that for par. He'll have some work to do here. 8.7 for par to remain tied. He's going to get it. Went around the jar but in, and Litsky is going to stay at minus 11. So right now on the course we have Trevino, Singh, and Bruce Litsky in a tie. Here's Lee Trevino on the 7th. That's going to be in the bunker. Everybody having a difficult time fighting that wind of 30 mile. It's now up to 30 mile an hour. So hang on to your hats. He'll have that for par, 5.4 out. And that's going to find the jar. And we still have a 4-way tie for the lead. As we were telling you, Doug Sanders, a 64. To go to 11 under, he has got the benefit of being in the clubhouse. Vijay Singh, that could be trouble. And that's going to be trouble, as that's going to go into the hazard, and that's going to be a penalty. He'll be on his 3rd shot here. Needs some precision. I would say that's precise. Vijay will have that for par, 3 feet out. And Vijay Singh, despite the penalty for his tee shot going off a cliff, stays at 11 under. A star-studded leaderboard, as Tiger Woods has now moved to minus 9. Peter Jacobsen, who we've seen a few times in this Omnibus Golf Tour. Ben Hogan making a move up. And here is Bruce Litsky on the famous 17th, where Tom Watson made his famous birdie, chipping out of the rough to beat Jack Nicklaus at the U.S. Open. Litsky will have less than 5 feet for birdie. For the lead, all by himself. No, that's going to go left. And Litsky with the par to remain tied. Well, Mark McNulty has been a nice surprise in this tournament so far in the first 2 rounds. He is still just 1 back through 6. Now we are off to Lee Trevino on the par 4-8 that BJ Singh had some difficulty with. He has birdied this hole in the first 2 rounds. He's in good shape here on the second shot, the approach from 188.2 out. Going right for it, might be a little too strong, and it went over everything. He'll have about 64 feet coming back from the rough on the third shot. And that will not, well, it did find the green. I'm recording this on Sunday, so I just saw Scotty Scheffler win the PGA Championship at the Quail Hollow course in Charlotte, North Carolina, where our PGA Championship will be, the Omnibus Golf Tour. And Trevino just missing for par. So he's going to drop a stroke back and be at -10. So we have Singh and Litsky on the course, tied for the lead. Our OGT Tour Championship, we're going to play the majors at the courses of 2025, that the 4 majors are going to be held. And Singh, this is a 527-yard par 4. He's got 282. Very demanding par 4, especially with the wind conditions being what they are. And he could only get that about, I wouldn't even say that's 100 yards shy of the hole. He is going to be 120 on his third shot. This green is no picnic either. So Singh going to be 26 feet out for par. Going to need a good putt here. And VJ Singh's going to drop a stroke back at least. 3 1/3 for par, for bogey, which he gets, so he's going to drop to -10. So now it's just Bruce Litsky. This might be a very short episode, as we just followed the leaders, but the leader right now is Litsky and Doug Sanders, who's already in the clubhouse. Might have very little to show for you. Woods has parred 10 to stay at -9. 9 and 10 are going to play very tough today. And over to Litsky now on the par 5, 534-yard 18th hole. Got that over the Eisenhower tree. And Litsky is in good shape, 198 yards out. Here's his approach. He double bogeyed this hole in the second round, and look out! Found the bunker. That looked like that was bound to head out of play into the beach, but he was very fortunate to get that into the sand. He is about 73.5 feet. Blast through the sand, almost gets in the hole, and he will have that for birdie. He is 9.5 feet out. Birdie here would put him to 12 under, which he gets. So Bruce Litsky, your leader now, all alone at -12. The question right now is, can anybody catch him? Lee Trevino has just birdied on 9. So there's hope, I guess. And Trevino pars 10. Finsterwald and McNulty continuing to drop farther back. In fact, they drop another shot back to go to -7. Trevino's still at -11. Still a chance we might catch up to him. He pars the 12th. Billy Casper has birdied 16, so we will catch him on 17. He is tied for the lead. He's with Arnaud Massey, and this is his shot on the 17th hole. It's going to make the green, but he's going to have a lot of work to do on his putt. He's going to be 58 feet out. For a birdie. It's got to go up the hill and down another hill. Going to be close. Well done from there for Billy Casper. This for the tie, which he's going to get, and he will stay at -12. We have Ben Hoken, who has finished his day. He shot a 66. He will be 11 under starting the 4th round. Still hope for VJ, Tiger, Peter Jacobson, Gary Player. Trevino parred the 14th, and we will head to Billy Casper on the 18th. It's going to be close to see whether or not it finds the fairway, which it does. It nearly did not. Casper birdied this hole in the second round. The first two rounds, the weather conditions were pretty darn good. With the wind at his back, here is his second shot. And that's going to find the green. Wind still nearly galing at 30 miles per hour. Casper now, 41.3 for eagle. So he will have that for birdie to take sole possession of the lead. And Billy Casper's your new leader. He's at minus 13. Just to show you some bonus coverage, let's follow the top two and see if anybody can catch up to Litsky. May be the case, may not be. Lee Trevino, bogeys. They drop back to minus 10. BJ Singh birdied on 17, so we will catch him on the 18th. Give you a little bonus coverage here. That's going to be close, but that's going to find the fairway. Eagle this in the first round, birdie this in the second round. Tiger Woods with a birdie on 17. He holed out from 4 yards away. Sounds like he did a Tom Watson himself. Here's PJ's approach on the par 5, 534, and he's going to be just in the first cut, about 50 feet for an eagle here. And that's a pretty nice shot for VJ. He'll be tied for the lead, I would think. He's got 3 feet for birdie, which he gets. So we have a tie now with VJ Singh and Billy Casper at 13 under par. And that will probably do it for our coverage today. Trevino did well. Finsterwald eagled on the 18th, but he was at minus 5. He went to minus 7. So going into the final round, Singh and Casper will be tied at minus 13. Litsky will be one back, minus 12. Trevino, Tiger Woods, Gary Player, Ben Hogan, Doug Sanders, all 2 behind. So you got 8 players within 2 shots. So I hope you enjoyed our what turned out to be abbreviated coverage of the third round of the Pebble Beach Open. We will be back with you Thursday for the final round. This has been Big Paulie coming to you saying Godspeed, God bless. We will do it all again soon, and bye-bye for now, everybody, as the seagulls continue to chirp away.